Alright, we are live. Hope everyone's had a great day so far. Welcome in, Based, Matt, and Kia. Hope your days have been good so far. Very productive Thursday, I would say. Kind of getting things set up so I have a chill day tomorrow. Back on schedule with shorts for the week. So pretty much just got to get them scheduled tomorrow. Got some laundry done. Got a new workout plan written. But yeah. All in all, really productive day. No school tomorrow. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Glad you get the day off. Yeah, now we get just a normal ranked stream. No gimmicks, no wheels, nothing new. Just relaxing and playing Unite. I know there is no true relaxing while playing Unite, but we'll give it a shot. Got 1 week left in the season, so that's normally when it gets really wild with some of the teammates you get. Then also next Thursday we are getting the new season, and then next Friday we are getting Zapdos. So that'll be interesting. I don't know what type of event that will be. I'm hoping it's like the gauge events, kind of like the Megas were. Just because I feel like they're going to release all three pretty back-to-back. So hopefully they at least make them attainable. Had 2 quizzes and a midterm test. 90, 192. I mean, we'll take that. Absolutely we'll take that. A minuses or A's across the board. But we'll go ahead and jump. Participating in the Winter Festival of St. Jean Port Joli. Okay. Sounds exciting. Oh, I'm fingers crossed it's for free, because I've already fallen behind with unlocking the new ones with Meowth. I mean, do we just be cringe right off the rip? There's no ban phase, so you might as well, right? Yeah, hopefully they are, because again, I feel like it's going to be like an every other week type release through March. Well, there'll be Zapdos at the end of February, whichever one in the middle of March, then one at the end of March. So again, hopefully they are free and are special. Ooh, that could be good instead of one of the stacking items. Yeah, since we do enough damage, just really focus on CC. It could be a really solid build. Start Friday at 10 and finish at 19 p.m. It's a pretty long day, I would say. Saturday you start at 9. Oh, that is a very long day over the weekend. Okay, we've both gotten a final hit. Sculpting snow all day. Sounds like a solid day. I wanted to go for mine, but it corrected to Eevee there. There we go. Let's start getting some stacks. Welcome in Plane. Really good start. I'm kind of glad their jungle didn't roll up and just ruin our day. That could have gone bad real quick. And we've already got our evolve. I'm gonna dip back because I was getting real reckless there. I will say one good thing about the item is you can't trigger it against farm. Because I feel like that would be really broken just to self-heal. Like, on your own. If he's gonna stack, I'm gonna go stack. We have our jungle here. There's not really a reason to not. I say as our jungle goes down. I was about to say, they really wanted the smoke. But I'm gonna dip back. We're about to get evolved. There we go. Thanks to our jungle for grabbing the Reggie. Okay, Espeon could very well be a problem. Is a snail climbing a bottle? Okay. Should be interesting. Here's a... I feel like that wouldn't make sense. Does the bottle have to be hollow? Because that would be real impressive. Like, I don't even know how you would go about doing that. Good get by. Good get. Good overcap. Our bot lane is cooking as well. Let's go ahead and get him back. Oh, let me surf into a wall real quick. So here's a question. Can I recharge my health with the bell against a Greninja clone? Don't hollow it. Yeah, that would be very fair to not have to do. Especially if it's over the course of just a weekend. You'd have to, like, refreeze stuff to probably reinforce the middle. But yeah, I don't know if I finished my train of thought. Can you regen health against a Greninja clone or a Meowscarada clone? Since you're technically applying CC? Yeah, I don't know either. I feel like you can, but I don't... I feel like yes, but again, don't quote me on that, because I genuinely don't know. And really could see it going either way. I feel like the gauge is like, can Buzzwole get Leech Life health from them? Because he can't heal on farm, I don't think. Which is a good thing about Lapras, that Lapras can. I know for a fact Lapras can. But... they're just getting deleted. I mean, we've got time. We can try and get greedy here and get our last stack. I don't think Buzz would benefit from it because he already... If you run superpower, maybe. Oh boy. Our team played it smart. But yeah, if you're running Leech Life, I don't... Even Big Root, I don't see a need for... Because it heals just a disgusting amount already. Without the extra healing. Okay. Name of the game is Save Ult. It really wouldn't have been the end of the world if they broke there. We got rid of their Sarah Ledge's ult, but I don't know how quickly he recharges. Pretty fun on Buzz. Yeah. I mean, I feel like... Again, I feel like it does work. It's just not... Like, in a truly competitive setting, it might not be as needed. As opposed to just maxing out your damage a little bit more. Okay, Mime is just gonna score there. Hopefully we don't overplay our hand. Good get by our Absol. Wow! That Espeon just got deleted. Okay, let's go help Chandelure. I didn't want to dive in to help Sedchin. I don't get what... Okay, let's get rid of him. Good get, Chandelure. That could have been real bad if they sniped that. But thankfully our team there was holding it down. And let's just go ahead and guarantee the win. There are 3 small ones. You don't need a concept. Okay. So you guys are doing like the big challenging ones. That makes sense. Really solid team. There was not really much for me to do, I'm gonna be honest. I was just kind of vibing and existing, and our team was just eaten down. Only big thing we did was try and lock up the Mega X a couple times, but yeah, our team just kind of cleaned up, which, you know, we'll take it. That is a nice start to the evening. Oh, and I went to like spin or do something, but don't even need to do that. One thing I'm noticing, which is weird, I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but once we got to upper 400s, we have been getting more not banned phases than when we were low master. I don't know if that's just with the time of the season, more people are like duo or trio stacking to try and get their friends to masters or what, but I don't know. I feel like we've been getting a lot, speaking of a lot of no ban phases. Some people stay till, ooh, yeah, no thanks. That is too early or late to, I mean, do we just be cringe again? I mean, we need a jungle. So, I'm a rock in bot lane, and hopefully our Lucario or, well, I was going to say hopefully our Lucario or Cinderace too that can jump. I didn't hate the double defender. I did not hate it having a little bit of extra bulk. But just one of them would have needed to pivot to jungle. Okay. Leafeon, I think, is going to have fun against their team. And honestly, Lucario, too, has a good bit of backline dive. So hopefully they can shut down the whatchamacallits, the ranged attackers. Pokemon Unite made a Surfetched ad. Fair. Yeah, I guess just like some people are trying the last ditch climb too. We are stacking. Good get. And I'm gonna slam that. Slam a second one. And then I feel like we dip out. Go. Thankful for the assist from our jungle. Hopefully we can get a level up here and get that evolve. Bait him off goal. Bait him off goal. Or their Owl is going to just TP back, leaving the Phantup alone. I mean, that also works. And just like that, we are fully stacked. Just, you know, I don't really know. I don't know if their Decidueye is very good. Just to call a spade a spade. And just like that, Ninetales is out for blood, which like I'm kind of here for. Welcome in, Alex. Hope you've had a great Thursday so far. Our bot lane is cooking as well, so we'll absolutely take that. We aren't going to break yet. Let's try for a larger overcap, unless this is Regieleki. This is Registeel, so we will go for a larger overcap since we are stacked already. Go, and now we drop to 30. Less bad players. I don't know, because it's weird that we're getting teammates that think in matches without the ban phase. Again, I don't know if it's people playing with their friends. So, like, there's comms, I don't know. But so far, so good, Alex. First game, we just kind of hung out. Didn't play bad, but just kind of hung out while our team went to work. This one we're doing a little bit better ourselves, but team is also still just putting in absolute work. And we run, and we run, and we run. If you guys can TP back, I'll defend goal if they try and push. Which I don't think they will, because I think they rotated up this way. Good, get Leafy on. Exactly. There you go, Leafeon. They are just teed up for you, bud. Nope, didn't get there in time. Oh, I'm sorry, Ninetales. I surfed him off your ult. It's on me. Oh, Leafeon, I need the backup. I need the... Oh, nope, you were out. To be fair, we got very greedy with that fight. There was not really a need to stay there. We should have just taken the out. True. Yeah, Trevenant, we didn't have... We weren't, equipped to take down the Trevenant. I'm not going to take the boost from Cinderace. Let him... Lucario was just going for it, too. Hopefully we don't get overconfident and sell going into Kyogre. I don't know. My farm. And we out. Absolutely, getting Surf Plus. Okay, there's nothing there. If we get this, the little experience boost should... They're going bot lane and force. I don't know if... Leafeon. On the... Ooh, that is going to be a lot of points. Okay, let's just take Glaceon out of the equation. Okay, keep them off my attacker if I can. Okay. Good start, but let's not get... We don't need to rip, so we shouldn't really even... risk it getting sniped. Or we just go for it. That works too. That could have been a lot more risky. I mean, I'm here for it. We kind of just steamrolled the whole game. But why put it up in the air of them potentially getting a snipe? But yes, we got Kyogre, thankfully. Their Glaceon tried to make a run at it, but thankfully we were able to keep them back. Yeah, I mean, we still didn't take much damage because, I don't know, they weren't really doing much damage, to be honest. They were just kind of going... Poor Decidueye. Kind of got shut down. But yeah, we'll take that. Yeah. To be fair, we were very much, like, shutting down the Decidueye early. But then they kept running back in. Like, they didn't try and rotate with the team to get levels, or they didn't do anything to stop it. But yes, we were very much shutting them down, us and Ninetales. But yeah, still definitely a little... I mean, it was a little low for Tinkaton too. Only had 3k more damage. But... yeah. They don't... This might be a wild take. I have learned a lot about positioning and all that from playing Marvel Rivals. Like, if you translate... Not all of it, I know it's not one-to-one. You got a hero shooter, you got a MOBA. Not the same at all. But... like, you learn a lot more about positioning in Rivals, because it is way more prevalent. I don't know, I think... well, someone didn't ready up. It might be a weird connection to make between the two. But... just of the two games I play, I feel like there's some crossover, not a ton. But... yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, it's way more like, there's a lot. It's not a one-to-one. Here's how you position in this. Yep. Positioning and picking your moment. And, like, on the very small scale of things, yes. Rivals has one objective you're going for. Unite, you're spread across multiple. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Thursday so far. What are some unspoken rules of Unite? If you see a Decidueye, immediately ult it. If... I know we didn't do it yesterday, but that was an exception. If your teammate has more points than you, let them score. Like, especially if it's going to break the goal, let them break the goal if it's an overcap. We did it against one very toxic Zeraora, because they were thanks pinging from like a minute in. But that's the exception, not the rule. And still should have probably followed the rule. Pick Greninja. Smart. What do we got so far? I don't hate getting an Espeon right off. Well, not right off the rip, but... okay. I don't really know what I'm looking for from this next guy. I wouldn't hate more CC, whether that's an all-rounder or a ranged attacker or a support. Wouldn't really hate that. Just because right now... okay, I'm okay with that. Good CC from them. Not the best in the world, but like I'd put on par with Espeon's, maybe a little bit better. just because it was really only us for CC. No worries, Kia, no worries. Let me switch back off of Slow Smoke, because we just threw that on because we had to switch battle items. We've got Espeon and Pikachu. Yeah, I think Pikachu going with Empoleon could work. Us and Espeon is solid. I didn't see much. Again, I wish you could pull up the other team right here, just to get a final look at, like, okay. Because my memory is not good. And, like, I just kind of stopped focusing. Like, not stop focusing. I looked so much at our team, I stopped looking at the other team. Just to see if we need the Curse Incense or would be better served with another item. I know they have a Mamoswine, so Curse Incense is good just to stop him alone. And Sylveon, Meowscarada. Okay, they've got a good bit of drain ability, like self-heal abilities. So don't hate that we have the curse item on. Gonna need to be careful. Yeah. So I think all but their Cinderace has self-heal. I'm just kind of assuming Mamo is running the item. Okay, let them get the final hit in case they're stacking. Eevee, that was a little cold. Like, I think we could, maybe this is Copium, but like, if you actually stayed and helped, like, I think we get him there. But like, you watched what was going down, did a double take, and was like, nah, I'm out of here. Like, that was a little rude, not gonna lie. Like, I get if you're stacking, get your stack up, but... You'd be surprised. There are a lot of people that still don't understand the new experience system. And you'll let them get a final hit, but, like, you don't let them get every single final hit as an attacker. And it's like, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, it really doesn't matter who gets final hit, because... I don't hate the comms that just happened there with our jungle telling Piplup to get Farm and Evolve. Wildly untoxic comms occurring. Good get. They get mad at the littlest things, and like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, if I'm overextended and I go down, like, sure, I'll be a little, like, sad, like, hey, why didn't anyone come help? But then, like, it's like, wait, did they not come help, or was I in a terrible spot? Like, I don't know, first, and it's more often than not your doing. If you do go down for something, you're usually overextended. I'm trying to drop this 30. Good break. Go ahead and Help Pikachu deal some damage. And this will get us level 9. Our Decidueye, I think, is dealing with that, but they aren't, like, pushing it in, so that's okay. Sylveon just kind of got... Okay, Pikachu. They are just deleting them. I know we're helping them, but they are just... absolutely picking them apart. Well, Sarah-Ledge is going to score there. None of us can really get back in time. I wanted to go for the... I should have just stuck to my guns and gone for the Sarah-Ledge. And not tried to dive back in there. Empoleon is going for it. Take this time, get some levels. Get some levels. Well, we didn't get any levels, but get some experience. They are low health. I hear them yell Scarada ult. Good get by Decidueye there. Okay. Meowscarada thought they cooked to get our Decidueye, but kind of shut that down. Taxi service. Just deliver them on there to rip. Okay. Attackers are actually attacking this game, which is always a fun time. This will get us level 13. Do we have anyone? We need Pikachu to level up and Empoleon to level up. And to get our ult back. I'm just grabbing the birds and I'll rotate on down for that Reggie. We will not get level 14, but that's okay. We will hold ult for a little bit longer. Okay. Good push, Espeon. Gonna grab some help from this guy real quick. And now we are good to go. They're both level 14, which is great. Pikachu's level 13 now. Nice. Everyone's got their plus moves. And we're slightly ahead on level. So, all good things. Yep, he fainted away from the ice beam, but then... Ooh, sorry, Pikachu. Pikachu's been great, so not discounting it. They've had rather mid ults every time. I've seen the vision every time, but it has not landed yet. There we go, and we rip. Because they are all gone till they're still all gone. There we go. Solid team. Just across the board. Yeah, Decidueye did really good. And, like, it's the little things. There was a really... I'll say it again. There was a wholesome moment where Piplup needed levels. And our jungle pinged exactly like some of his farmers. Like, hey, check it out. Come get this farm. Yeah, again, they just weren't... Poor Mamoswine had the most damage on the team. Like, I feel for him because we have definitely been there as a defender, having the most damage, and it's not a fun time. Well, our team, attackers, were actually attacking and backing us up, which is just a chef's kiss if you're a defender. Yep. They should. Absolutely. One, because I think people would stop playing the game. It's the same reason like Call of Duties have taken it out, is no one wants to see you died 30 times in a game. No one wants to see, so like people would stop playing after like a 30 death game. And two, it's an important stat, but at the same time you don't want 0 deaths. Because if you have 0 deaths through a game, it probably means you weren't challenging or pushing enough. I mean, unless you absolutely stomped. But those, we won't count those, like, as the norm. But yeah, I do think, even if it's not, like, on the final screen, if you pop open, like, the stats, that's one they do show. Of, like, hey, here's how many... A more in-depth breakdown is what I guess I'm getting at. Okay, we've got a Sableye. But at least their items make sense, so... I'm not gonna... Oh, absolutely. I mean, unless... And even then, it's still not, like, great overall. If you're like a... Scizor, we'll use Scizor as an example, and you keep diving their backline, and you take down 3 of them before they take you down, then if you have a little bit, like if you have 30 KOs and 8 deaths, but you're taking down all their attackers every single engagement. But yeah, I feel like it's any other stat, like it just depends on the context. Also, we have 0 bulk, talking about front line and diving back lines and all that. We have 0 front line. I mean, they have a Goodra. I didn't see any other of, like, note that would be a huge, huge problem. Hopefully Sableye can just be a menace to them. Again, Sableye has decent items on, so we're going to be optimistic and think he's about to cook. Jungle Alolan Raichu. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to be very careful of Zoroark, because they will very quickly become a problem for our 3 attackers if we aren't careful. Gold Badge Sableye, which is a good sign that they aren't gonna just sell. Oof. Got a good neck crack. Don't know if the mic picked it up or not, but it... Oh, for sure. To be fair, I feel like that's the large majority of Pikachus. I feel like it's a rare occurrence you see the T-Bolt set. Okay. Be careful, because Goodra slows us and always does alarming damage. Run T-Bolt mostly. See, I feel like I normally see Volt Tackle. Maybe that's just like the more approachable set, so more people just run it. Oh, good eject. Pikachu, we saw him get out of it. Oh, we're 100% going down here. Just Raichu dip back and defend. Hopefully they can hold off. Okay, they got to stack up. Or they just scored, one of the two. Yeah, because you just stay back line and rain damage. Oh, good tackle by him. Okay, there's no reason for us to challenge there. As much as I would like to score, just to score, I only have 2, and we're not stacking. I mean, I guess Combusken's just gonna get some stacks in. He is level 7. I don't love that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't love the wild level advantage on bot lane as well. That just wiped. Okay, so both lanes are struggling early, it seems like. And he's just gonna decimate our entire team. Yeah. This is definitely not a great matchup for 3 attackers. I'm not gonna lie. But as we continue to get ults, we can probably catch them unaware. Why are we all down here? Why am I not down there is the real question. But yeah, as we get ults, we can catch them unaware and wipe the Zoroark and Espeon. We're doing a lot of their work. Yeah, that was a bad challenge by me. Is this what we're doing now? Okay, I was about to say, is this what we're doing? We're gonna... But our Alolan Raichu has left, which is, you know, just lovely. I mean, again, I don't want to say we did it to ourselves with our team comp, but, like, I am struggling to feel sorry for us when we knowingly picked 3 attackers. And a Sableye. And then we're surprised that they're just getting dove into oblivion. Yeah, like, I'm very much struggling to feel sorry for us. We'll make a run at it. And yes, as we do get ults and can start dealing with him before he gets to our attackers. There we go. Don't try and surrender. I don't know. Our Raichu is back now, so that's nice of them to rejoin us. Oh, we're going down for it. I should have just left him. Should have just left him. I knew it was a bad challenge on Sablei's part. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe we can help him. Immediately just get freeze locked. Okay, there we go. Good ult by Pikachu. I think Pikachu's ult might be our saving grace at Kyogre. I know that's a lot of weight on one, but if he can get Espeon and Zoroark, we might be able to scrounge something together. It is absolutely a long shot, but oh, and here comes all their damage. One more defender, a different supporter than Sableye. And I think we could really work. Just someone else who doesn't get one shot by Zoroark. Because everyone getting one shot by him, unless we catch him, is why we're losing all of these fights. And he's really smart about, like, peeling back than just diving in. Peeling back, diving in. I don't like that we're burning all these ults. But everyone take their backs. To get full health. That will be a good score by Sableye. Let's not just rip it. I am focused on... Oh, good ult by him! Why did we just start ripping when their whole team was alive? That was just... Yeah, I don't... Their whole team was alive. Sableye was actually making a reasonable back cap. I don't fault Sableye for scoring there. We had Regieleki. He dropped 100 and was getting back. Pikachu should not have started ripping. In any way, shape, or form. Their Ninetales and Zoroark just ran in there and dropped both of their ults and deleted it. Port. AFK. But yeah. Blaziken and Zoroark were just deleting our team. And there was us to try and stop them from getting to our attackers. We just needed... Sableye played well. Not faulting Sableye. It just wasn't great with the matchup. They still played great, not faulting it. But we needed a different form of help against their melee characters. Because, yeah, that was a fun one. I mean, we technically gained points since our Alolan Raichu went AFK. I mean, do we just be cringe and run Wigglytuff Blastoise? Don't. Now, this team's kind of starting to come together a little bit. Jungle Gardevoir is an interesting choice when I feel like Charizard Y or Cinderace does a little bit better, but definitely can work. Let's see what we're up. I like this team comp a lot more already. Oof. That is a lot of CC on their side. I say as I'm actively playing Blastoise and have a Wigglytuff. If Alcremie is running Decorate, that would be really smart. Here's a question that I feel like no one will probably know the answer to. If Blissey safeguards, does the other team get heals from, like, surfing into the safeguarded mons? Since they technically didn't apply stun? I feel like no, they wouldn't heal. But at the same time, I could very well see Unite just having overlooked that. So, like, honestly, I could see it going either way. Dicey. I feel like their whole shtick is just revolved around stunning people for Meowth to clean up. Oh, he just got all his health back there. Yeah. Don't love that. Not gonna lie. True. Again, very niche interaction that would occur for that to be a question. Yeah, I'm out of there. I'm not about to Wigglytuff get farm. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully it is able to be fixed and isn't like buy a whole new replacement, but our jungle just kind of dipped. Why are we dumping damage into the Slowbro when they have a Ninetales? Don't just dump damage into the bulky guy. Let's actually take down their attacker, then worry about it. At least we get an evolve. There we go. Now we can damage dump into Slowbro. Actually, I'm actually gonna go stack. So we are double stacking as many of these as we can get. Have you ever lost to a bot game? I'm sure I have at some point. Where, like, they just get the wildest snipe, and it just all falls apart from there. So, I would say, with confidence, yes. But we are going to lose this game very quickly unless our attackers find some target priority and find it quick. Because if we're just going to dump every ounce of damage into Slowbro every encounter, we're going to lose, without a doubt. Oh! Cinderace, I don't really know where you're going here, but I'm gonna be honest. I still don't really know where you're going. As I miss my surf. Let me get out of here. Thank you, Cinderace. Cinderace actually attacking the Ninetales. Like to see it. Welcome in, Shan. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Thursday so far. This is a wild third stack to get, but had base Charizard. Oh boy, let's. Lost the game. Base Charizard and Pikachu. 2 defenders. Umbreon did nothing. Yeah. Were they running... Here's a question. Were they running the offensive Umbreon set? Because those are usually the most mid Umbreons. Not always. It can work. But... Bruh. Just baited out 2 ult in that fight. We'll take that. Annoyed them enough to get ulted by Slowbro and Alcremie to pop their ult. I mean, I get it. We are playing Blastoise, so, like, I fully get it. We are being a menace to society. Focus on healing everyone. Oh, yeah. And then if you can get good mean looks, that's just, like, the cherry on top. If you can, like, trap one of their attackers that overextends a little bit. As I overextend in turn. Oh, Gardevoir, good ult there. They are low health. Oh yeah, if you get an attacker, especially like a Greninja or like Glaceon that likes to be squirrely, if you get a mean look, that is any like speedster's dream. I feel like we just don't challenge here. We just let them get it, and we reset. I do like that ult by our Charizard. Why? Oh, bad ult by us. Oh, their Alcremie kind of ran back into it. So if they're ripping, I don't hate that, because I think most of their team, yeah, is up this way. There we go. Cinderace was AFK and did 0 damage. Sounds about right for ranked. Sounds about right. But yes, we were an absolute menace to their team that game, as Blastoise does. We were just not trying to not let him breathe. Cinderace, really solid. Normally, Cinderaces are the problem, but they kind of popped off. Not gonna lie. And they probably deserved MVP, if I'm being honest. We did something because Vaporeon was protecting. Nice. Yeah. Vaporeon's one I know can do well, but I've never had like a pop-off game with the healing. No worries, Plane. No worries. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a great start to your Friday. I equate Greninja to Instalock Spider-Man, but same train of thought. I don't know why, but Greninja and Spider-Man, I feel like, are the parallels. Really, just any of the auto attackers is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Okay, we're at least getting ban phases. We have the same Cinderace from last game on our team, which I'm not upset about at all. And a pork duck rice was from last game as well. I don't remember if it was our team or theirs, but it might have been our Charizard. Just kind of looking at that now. Alright, they are leading. Buzzwole and Snorlax. Okay. Pretty annoying team up front, but thankfully we have Curse and Sense to hopefully slow them down a little bit. Looking for like a melee all-rounder or another form of bulk front line, because they have 0 range right now. Gengar is a choice into Buzzwole, Snorlax, Mimikyu, and Megalucario. It's a choice. I know Gengar does do enough damage where you can actually take him down still, but... And then they rounded out with Greedent. They just have all melee. So us and Latias are going to have our work cut out for us, keeping him off Cinderace and letting him do his thing. We are on lane with Gengar, which I don't love, because they are just very squishy and hard to protect because they just dive in. But let's see what we can make happen. Yeah, name of the game is just going to be keep our distance. Because again, they got 0 range, and they're going to want to dive at us with Buzz, Mimikyu, and Lucario, all like lunging into fights. So this might be a pocket our backline type game, because they are definitely going to be going for them. If they have any sense. Who knows? Maybe they'll just dump damage into us while Cinderace does work from the back line. Keep in mind, these are 4 people that looked at that team and saw nothing wrong with it. Okay, let him get the final hit, but I want some experience. There we go. Not get greedy, because we don't know where or who their jungle is. I saw Lucario up top, so we now know who their jungle is. It is indeed Buzzwole. Vanguard Bell came in clutch there, giving us some heals with our Ice Shard. Oh, we go down here. Darn. But I'll take that trade. We got good levels on them. Got some KOs. Bought our Charizard time to get fully evolved, and hopefully they can rotate through here to give us an assist. Or Latios rotates through here. That is also an option. Not really what I was expecting. And I'll go ahead and score my whopping 1 point. Cinderace, I am on my way as fast as I can swim. Good get, Latios. Good get. Yeah, the same idea of just firing an attack in there to snipe it. There we go. I'm gonna just rotate up with them since we're here. And maybe we can just push them back off this objective. Buzzwole really likes throwing us around, and I don't know how I feel about it. Good get by Gengar on bot. So what do we do here? Do we just like jungle invade and try and steal experience where we can? Because we've got no farm up. Go ahead and score, even though it's only 6. Again, just score where we can. Get farm where we can. And I think they're going to be making Latios, I'm sorry. If you get out of there, kudos. I'm just trying to make sure we have both goals covered so they don't make a huge... I don't know how they managed it, but they are still alive and at full health. And I wasn't going to jump in and help them, I'm gonna be honest. But they made it back to middle, so I was like, you know what? They made it this far. We'll give them a hand. Not that they needed it, they were kind of cleaning up. Good, get Charizard. Let me heal up on this guy real quick. Oh, I don't know how he got that there. Yeah. I really thought we had it locked up, but he hit it with something too. Final hit. Okay, we lose that. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think I want to save ult just because neither... If our front goals were down and I knew there would be farm to recharge it. But since we don't really have a solid source of XP or scoring, we'll just hold it for now. Scoop up where we can. Again, just grab whatever farm we can get. Are we going to try and rip a Reggie? Latias is down here. Hopefully this doesn't backfire by us being spread out. Well, Cinderace is already down, which I don't love. And we didn't... And Charizard used his ult. So it very much backfired. Oh, I 100% went down just to keep them off of ripping. Hopefully our team can clean up. I think they can. Okay, and Kyogre's back to full. I will take that trade. We didn't really do anything, but we just kind of bought a second of time, which, you know, I will absolutely take. I feel like we just defend, no? I was about to say, yeah, they need to make plays, not us. This might be crazy. This might be crazy here. Let me... Mimikyu had the same thought as I did. Let me just fire one of those off and just counteract Mimikyu's. I don't think it mattered. I don't think Mimikyu scored enough for it to make up the gap. But better safe than sorry. Yeah. We did not need it, but hey, if nothing else, we stole MVP just because we were able to drop it. Did we deserve it? Probably not. But we will absolutely scoop that right on up. 124k from our Latios. Okay. And I retract my statement about Gengar being an interesting pick. I was skeptical. They were right. Glad they played them because they were able to kind of put in work. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and then we will keep it rolling, but I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Hopper right back over to gameplay, and we will keep it rolling. Alright, and see what we can make happen. Was gonna excuse me, was gonna go complete some challenges since the day has rolled over for him, but immediately got thrown in the game. Hey, we have the same two again. Test runner and pork duck rice. I don't hate it because we keep winning, knock on wood. So if they want to keep throwing us three together, Blastoise is not banned, so we might do that defensively, just so they don't take Blastoise. Or if he wants to take Blastoise, A-okay. Pop off with the Blastoise. We could rock out with Wiggly. Or we could keep rolling with... If our last person goes an all-rounder, we might actually rock out with a Blissey game. I kind of like the Charizard X. let's rock out a Blissey game. We've got a Blastoise, we've got a Garchomp that we can hopefully get going. I don't know. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Getting a little bit unconventional. So either our Ninetales or Garchomp will have to realize, though, that we shouldn't have both of them on the same... I mean, unless they want to run me with Blastoise, which Blastoise does enough damage, it can work. But, like, in reality, Ninetales should pivot up. That also works. I don't hate it. Okay. And maybe our last two randoms will go top lane together. Make sure we have everything. Special attack. Yep. Good to go. Yep, items are good. Alright. So, their team has the 3 attackers like we had earlier, and 1 defender, which is the Trevenant. But they also have a Metagross. So, like, they might actually be able to cook with the triple attack comp. And Sylveon's, like, surprisingly bulky. So, hopefully, picking Blissey was not a sell. Want to make sure they get experience from these. Because... well, and even after all that, they didn't, because they were just too far back. Good get by them. Give them all the experience from that one, so hopefully they get evolved from it. There we go. Was a second too late. Now it's going to get dicey with getting our stacks up as we continue to get more points. I say as we get our stacks up. Prioritize our lane partner. Garchomp, I think, heals on like crits or his boosted base attack like a little bit. Okay, they're just hanging out. That's okay if we're just gonna keep scooping up all the middle farm. And now we get Egg Bomb. And now we stack away. Don't scoop up all the points I'm stacking. Or scoop up all the points. Bot lane is kind of getting, or top lane is kind of getting steamrolled a little bit. But now we are all bot lane. Okay, no, they aren't doing that bad. They're okay level. I know they did just all go through jungle. Blastoise, please wait a second. Thank you. Thank you, Blastoise. Oh, can Cinderace get there in time? Hopefully, hopefully... Nope, okay. Got 4 stacks up. What I probably should have done is go and get some stacks on their goal. I want to kind of back up our... Kind of want to just back up out of there. I was going to say back up our Cinderace. I say as they die. They're making a good push here. Maybe make a counter push. Okay, Cinderace, where are you? There you go. Get you right back up. And let our eggs recharge a little bit. Now we might be able to get aforementioned stack in. We went down, but nope. I was gonna say maybe they clean up, maybe we bought them time, but negative, we did not in fact buy them any time. Or we bought them time, but that is their whole team. I don't know. I don't really know what the game plan is here. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I see the game plan. The game plan was dive in with Ninetales ult, but okay. We'll just heal up our health real quick. How are you doing, Garchomp? Okay. Didn't know if things got dicey for him or not. If Cinderace can pull off a snipe there, that would be really nice. We're getting in the territory where we don't want to ult. Good snipe. Not by Cinderace, by Blastoise. Let's go. Blastoise is just full health. Good clean up. Was gonna say go help our Blastoise just to get to said Blastoise at full health. I'm gonna just roll with Cinderace because I feel like we'll get experience a lot quicker that way. Not taking the boost from him. Just kind of want Egg Bomb Plus is the strategy here. Or not necessarily strategy, but thought process. Trevenant just kind of got deleted. That got chaotic quick. Blastoise needs help against Decidueye. Or no, they don't. They're fine. But be careful of Trevenant. Blastoise is just kind of going for it. Don't like this. It's now kind of a coin toss. Okay. I don't love ripping like that, but thankfully did not backfire. Cinderace is just cooking this game. I mean, might as well get our last stack in now, because it will totally make a difference. Go, Cinderace, go! Okay. Nice, nice, nice. We will take those any day of the week. Pretty slow mid-game for us, but early and late I think was solid. Yeah, no damage, but 88k heal, so not bad considering we weren't really taking damage. 143k damage. Yeah, those two were popping off that game. So don't hate that at all. And we keep it rolling. Weird we actually took a break before that game and still got in the same queue as those two. Not that I'm complaining, because they've been solid all 3 games we've had with them. Not on their team. We don't have them on either team this time. Test run and pork fried rice, you will be missed. Blastoise. Raichu's an interesting one. I get it. I imagine someone played against an Alolan Raichu and got really annoyed. Similar like with Mimikyu. Probably played against one and now you're like, you know what? I don't want to see it ever again. If they rock Vaporeon, we might switch to Wigglytuff. Especially if their team keeps picking all-rounders like that. Okay, Delphox is... Those are good 3 and 4 picks for them. We'll rock out with a Wigglytuff game, I think. Because Wigglytuff and Vaporeon can cook. Ooh, especially if blast with the Palma, that is good. So all Scizor needs to do is be a menace to their Delphox, and I think we're fine. That's kind of like the one question mark on their team. The others, between us and Vaporeon and Pikachu, hopefully we can... Excuse me. We can just kind of stun lock while Miraidon melts their health. But time will tell. But I do not hate the team comp. Seen a lot more Pikachus this season. I know it's like one of the most common mons people pick, but I don't know, I feel like you don't see that often. I also need to maybe revise my Wigglytuff's build to hold a curse item. Just with the Vanguard Bell being very present. What is it? Defenders were allowed 3 items for 1 season, and they can't be allowed it. We're finally allowed to take off the EXP share. They're like, you know what? Now let's just make curse items a must-have. Defenders with 3 item slots is just too powerful. Good get, Pikachu. Really good get. This is Pokemon Unite, a MOBA like League of Legends, but all the champions are Pokemon. Come on, Sirfetch'd. You know you want to dive right back in here. Go. Berry up. I know I'm taking both, but we're very low health there. Oh, I thought I pulled that off. Okay. Go. We also are a very obnoxious lane. Wigglytuff and Pikachu. Okay. Palmont really said enough of that. Finally had an opportunity to stack. And they were like, nah. What if he just didn't? This Sirfetch'd, man, they keep trying it. They absolutely keep trying it. Okay, finally get our stack. Gonna go for it? I guess so. And rotate away. We have our Unite if we need it. Welcome in, Tokamon. Hope you've had a great day so far. I know we could have overcapped there, but I need some stacks, and that was still only our second stack. But now... we can maybe get some more going. Go. Still broke the goal, but at least we got our fourth stack in. Can work with that. Might get greedy here and go for a fifth. I see Delphox. We do not get greedy and go for a fifth. Run, Wigglytuff, run. Ah, we tried. That was just too much damage coming in. But Pikachu just cooked with their ult. Still freezing? Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're able to get warm. Been really solid. Was a pretty productive day. Kind of set myself up to have a chill Friday. So we'll absolutely take that. Anytime you can make Friday even more relaxing, you take. Go ahead, help delete this. Oh yeah, their Delphox is very much the problem. So hopefully at Kyogre, Scyther just immediately deletes them. Because... oh, Regieleki made it all the way to their goal. I kind of want to make a push here. I know I could have just gone to their back goal, but like I would love a fifth stack. You know, I feel like we get out of here. Feel like that's the best course of action for us. Let me go get some farms so we can get... I don't remember if Sing Plus is 13 or 12. If we could get Sing Plus, I wouldn't hate that. Or at least get level 12, even if we don't get the plus move. Ooh, Miraidon is level 10. They very much got caught up in... Nice. Sing Plus is indeed level 12. There we go. They did exactly what they needed to do on the front line. Us and Vaporeon were getting dove by their Pawmot. But that's one of their heavier hitters, I feel like, that just wasn't there. So it ended up working out. Good get, Pikachu. That Delphox was being annoying. Yeah, the stun lock we were kind of hoping would kick in, I think is kicking in. Give you a little bit of a shield. Doesn't really do anything, but pad our healing stat, which is not a big stat for Wigglytuff anyway. Yeah. I kind of feel sorry for their team, because they would just try and get to us, but then us, Vaporeon, and Pikachu would just stun lock them. Palmot was the one who kind of started to play around it. But, yeah. Aegislash did not have a fun time. Nice. Good Vaporeon game. Wigglytuff, even with the little boost to the healing you do, stats are usually abysmal. But got time for one more game, and then we will wrap things up for the day. And win or lose, really good session. I think we lost once or twice, and one of those we had an AFK, so we didn't even lose the points from it. So even if we lose here, really good session, good teams. There were some question marks, but not nearly as many as usual, so not upset with it. Yep, there's the one where we had the AFK. I think the person who's on banning Latias was on our team last game. I'm gonna ban Psyduck. I'm gonna get Big Brain, because Psyduck is a nightmare. And if one of them is sitting there thinking, I doubt it, but if we just messed up someone's day thinking they were gonna cook with Psyduck, just for us to ban it, that makes it all worth it. I think some of these names look familiar. I think we have a lot of the people that were on the other team on our team now. So hopefully, I think, because yeah, I think the Sirfetch'd was the same. I think Trashman was the Delphox. And I think, because they aren't a 4-stack, so maybe there's a 3-stack and like the Aegislash is different. Jungle, Latias, definitely need ranged. Who do they have? We'll go Lapras and see. Hey, welcome in, Gabe. I know you won't believe it, but we've actually had intelligent teammates in Unite in this economy. Unheard of. Yeah. As I say that, our Sirfetch'd, I think, was on the other team last time, and he wasn't great. He just kind of dove in repeatedly, and we kept picking up the KO. But hopefully they have figured it out. because they were not having a great time. Okay. I think we're about even with CC. They've got Machamp and Slowbro. We've got us and Mamoswine. I know Blissey gets some too for CC, but do we have anyone to get? Okay. I think I like their team comp a little bit better. But we'll see. Okay, and I know he is stacking to let him get some final hits. I know he pushes aggressively, so I'm going to try and protect him on his way in. There you go. And there's some more to stack right there. Just get set up to your heart's content, Sirfetch'd. Thank you for the cover, Greninja. It's actually surprisingly helpful. Okay, their jungle's here. It burns, it burns, it burns. Jump back, berry up, and right back in we go. Sirfetch'd, I don't know if I can save you this time. Okay. Name of the game now. Let's get Water Pulse from the birds in 2, 1. That Blissey is after him. Something fierce. Okay, pull back, and if we can get him to overextend and turn, okay. If we did get him to overextend, we could have probably picked up that kill, but oh boy. Well, we went down. Hopefully Sirfetch'd can pull off some defense here. I don't know how bot lane is doing, but it seems like an okay start. I'm gonna grab this to get Ice Beam. And then Sirfetch'd, thanks for being a trooper. Oh, that is a unfortunate break. Unfortunate break. Hopefully our bot lane is cooking. We got Sirfetch'd some stacks early. So if Pillow-Swine and all of them are getting stacked and leveled up now, that's okay. I have a hunch, yeah, I was about to say, I feel like Raichu probably just rolled through here and scooped up all the farm. Oh, that was a... Yeah, that grab by the Slowbro absolutely just finished us off. I think we're going down either way. But that was just the nail in the coffin. Grab some farm on route so we can hopefully ult in. Hopefully. I think we're just going to lose that goal. That's okay. Gotten pretty solid level advantage. Hey, welcome in. We remote, welcome in. Hope you've had a great Thursday so far. Surfetch, anytime you want to chip in, bud, I wouldn't hate. I feel like they've just been kind of dancing around above the fight. Greninja will drop good points there. Go get that. We'll wait for this to rotate up, so hopefully Greninja will help us get it. Oh, good ult by Machamp there, just to, yeah, really good ult by Machamp. Someone stole all your... Yep, sounds about right. Sounds like the average solo queue experience. I say after we've gotten very lucky tonight with teammates. Thankfully we're not stacking, because this would be a tragic situation if we were trying to stack. I'm gonna just take a back and get some farm. Because if they are gonna score, go for it. We need a little bit more bulk to us. Yep. Oh yeah. Solo queue, it happens in Masters games too, so... I hate to be the bearer of bad news, don't expect that to just fully disappear at a certain rank, because I don't think that ever goes away. Okay, letting him get the boosts, but we're along for some of the experience. Didn't give it us to level 13, which I don't love. Raichu's ult is going to be a problem. Cinderace is a problem. We got greedy, but we bought time. We got greedy, but we bought time. There goes Surfetched. Just diving in. Like he has done every single encounter. Okay, Greninja, let's see it. Yep. Got greedy to try and buy time, but it backfired pretty big. Uphill battle either way. So... But yeah, we were a little under-leveled going into, and we pulled off a win, but we being me as well. Not saying I'm fully at fault as well. We didn't reset well. We scored a whopping 2 points. Like I said, I'm very glad we weren't stacking. Because, yeah, Blissey was a problem. We have seen a lot of good Cinderaces tonight, though. They've been the most consistent high damage dealers. But we will be wrapping things up there, though. Still really solid session. Only a handful of losses. So, good climb today. We'll be back tomorrow with a Persona stream, and then on Saturday with ranked games with viewers. But until then, hope everyone has a great rest of their Thursday and a great start to their Friday. And as always, till next time, peace.